So you are?
Lisa Wingate.
And what you call yourself?
Research.
With your job description.
Officially I'm a charge de recherche, I'm chercheuse, so I'm a researcher.
Okay, and in what field are you working?
Environmental science.
Okay, and I know you're interested in forests.
Yes, amongst other things.
What's exciting about forests?
They're beautiful. I spend a lot of time in forests because I like being outdoors, and I definitely prefer to be in forests than in urban environments.
Forests are vital for the existence of our biodiverse ecosystems, are sources of energy, provide humans with livelihoods, and are major influencers on our climate.
So what are the main challenges in your research these days?
Understanding how these forests will respond in the future to climate change. That's definitely one of the priorities of our research in Bordeaux, that's where I work. And part of my motivation in science is understanding how plants work and how the ecosystems work as a whole unit and how they're going to adapt to changes in climate in the future.
We all know that the air in forests is good. The leaves filter out the dust particles from pollution, and the carbon dioxide is turned into oxygen. So if you plant new trees and new forest grows, it effectively removes CO2 from the atmosphere and hence counteracts all the CO2 that humans release into the atmosphere. Canada is indeed covered by large areas of forests, but it turns out that during years with lots of fire activity, the forests of Canada actually become a source because the fire releases all the carbon dioxide that's fixated in the wood. And so even though there are lots of CO2 taken up by the forests, the large fires that occur can actually turn the forests of Canada into sources of CO2 on an annual basis. That's of course of concern because in a changing climate, with increasing temperatures, for example, the fire season in forests could become longer, and hence the Canadian forests could be a source of CO2 in a future climate. And that's of course a big area of interest for scientists to study. So the studying of the emissions of the CO2 from the fires and to understand under which conditions the fires have occurred naturally and how much is man-made and how much of the fire is affected by how we use the forests, how we harvest forests, how we prevent forest fires.
Thank you for joining us on this road trip. We hope you found it as informative, educational, and rewarding as we did.